The following is a special presentation of the Simulation Football League.
Renegades, red feather, dangerous, touchdown, touchdown, Renegades! He caught it between two defenders! OKC is taking the lead! Deep drop back, West gonna fire it down, the pass is caught for a try! Touchdown! Back to throw, Zuli, deep drop back, he fires it deep down the field, the pass is caught by Greg Corky! Touchdown, D-City! Greg Corky is a touchdown man! And the Dragons are up 10 in the first. Three receivers. Garcia back to pass, Garcia going deep to the left-hand side, wide open! It's caught! Touchdown! Santa Fe! Welcome to Wayland Corporate Field in Baltimore, Maryland. This is the Sunday Showcase and a battle of undefeateds here at week number 5 as the 2-0 Baltimore Crabs take on the 3-0 Santa Fe Gorillas here in a beautiful and steamy Baltimore, Maryland here this afternoon alongside Greg Morris. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Kevin Irvine, and today the Montero twins take on Elliott Snyder, Mike Dazzo, and the rest of that Baltimore offensive gang. Greg, how are you doing today?
Doing very well, my friend. I am so pumped for this game. I am excited. Number 1 O against number 1 D. Can you ask for better?
You cannot ask for better, just in case you were wondering there at home. Let's head down to the field for the coin toss and get this Sunday Showcase week 5 underway.
This is it. Gorilla, you'll make the selection. What is the call? Give us heads.
Yeah, you just alluded to the Montero brothers, Christoph and Carlo. Man, those guys are really bringing it for the Santa Fe defense. Like I said before, they're the number 1 defense in the league. But I looked over the stats and everything, and I can't really see what makes them number 1. I guess they're going to show me that today.
Start of the ball game here from Wayland Corporate Field. No score. We are just underway, a little later than usual, but here we go. From the 11, Baltimore on the return, past the 25, up to the 29-yard line. So, out comes out the matchup we are most interested in today. The number 1 offense, led by Mike Dazzo and his 42 points per game against the number 1 defense, led by the Montero brothers, giving up 15 points per game.
Yeah, let's see what Mr. Dazzo is going to do today. He's been very judicious in his passes this year so far.
First down and 10 at the 29, 2 in the backfield. The Baltimore Crabs wearing their alternate black uniforms today as Snyder makes a couple of men miss out of the backfield. Montero on the tackle. That's Carlo, and that's a 5-yard gain. It'll bring up second down and 5 at the 34.
Yeah, I would think that we're going to get a lot of Elliott Snyder today. Because with those 2 safeties back there, like I said, the brothers duo, I think Dazzo would be wise to just hand off left and right to Mr. Snyder.
Second down 5 at the 34-yard line. The clock is ticking here in the opening quarter. Back to pass is Dazzo, and Dazzo will fire it. No, dump it off short. I thought he was going deep. That pass is caught for a Baltimore Crab first down. D.R. Sims, first catch of the day, and Sim and Bosco will be going at it for bragging rights here this afternoon, the 2 top receivers in the league.
Yeah, I believe D.R. Sim is averaging like 23 yards a catch, just behind Greg Corky.
First down and 10, Santa Fe in the road, orange helmets, white jerseys, orange pants with the blue numbers, blue and white trim. 1 minute in, 3 in the backfield. Snyder will take a handoff straight up the middle. He will break off a tackle and pick up 2. T.L. Alvarado was there on the stop at the beginning, but couldn't make the play. Frank Flores cleans it up, and it's second down and 8.
There's that stingy Santa Fe defense.
Minute and a half into the Sunday Showcase, week number 5. And Baltimore right now on a pretty solid drive here. They've moved the chains once. Mike Dazzo being very diligent with his passes against this pesky Gorilla defense. Back to throw. They're going to dump it off. Dazzo takes a shot, but hits Elliott Snyder in stride. That's a nice play, a 6-yard pickup. And you see it right there, Greg. Elliott Snyder is going to be a big factor in this game because Santa Fe takes that deep ball away so well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not sure how they're going to work DR Sim into that, but it's going to be tough going.
9:48 to go in the first quarter. 3 in the backfield, just underway here on the Sim Football Network on Twitch. Back to pass is Dazzo, and Snyder's going to get his 3rd catch of the drive. He's going to turn the left-hand corner, and that is another Baltimore Crab first down into Santa Fe territory for the first time today to the 47-yard line. And Elliott Snyder is making his presence known in the passing game for the league's most efficient quarterback.
I think what we're watching here is Baltimore. They're softening them up. They're softening them up. They're going out wide to the flanks. I expect a deep ball here pretty soon.
1st and 10 of the 47. DR Sim is to the top of the screen along with Demetrius Outdat. They are both on the near side of Mike Dazzo with a 3-3 defense out of Santa Fe. They're going to toss it out to Snyder, left side. Snyder took a crush at the 44. Only a 3-yard pickup. First big hit of the game belongs to the non-star Murray, and it's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, Murray hit him like he owed him some money. Not today, young man. Give me my money.
2nd and 7 at the 44. I tell myself every time we do this that I'm not going to laugh, and I laugh all the time.
My bad.
2nd and 7. Mike back to throw. His pass is caught in traffic. That's a 5-yard pickup to set up a 3rd down and 2. But again, Mike Dazzo dink and dunk down the field thus far, and it's working for the Crabs.
You know, the big difference I see with Mike Dazzo this year as opposed to last year, he doesn't seem to take as many chances as he did last year.
This drive has nearly taken 4 minutes off the clock. 3rd down and 2 at the 39. 4-3 defense. Santa Fe showing blitz. They rush just 4. Dazzo going to go deep for the first time today. The pass caught by Demetrius Outdat. Outdat to the 7. 1st and goal, Baltimore. And you called it. The first big shot of the day. It goes to number 17.
I saw it coming, but I expected it to go to DR Sim. But Outdat doesn't care. I'll take that.
Joe Lynn, the former Baltimore Crab free safety on the tackle, and that obviously has been a developing storyline over the years. Lynn now owns the Santa Fe Gorillas. 1st and goal at the 7. The handoff goes to Snyder, and Snyder is going to be met at the line of scrimmage. Maybe got a half a yard. Tackle made by a big fella up front. 2nd and goal.
Yeah, looks like, Lynn was the defensive or offensive coordinator for Baltimore.
He was defensive coordinator.
Yeah, he was defensive coordinator for Baltimore. Now he owns Santa Fe. So, we've got other stories that intertwine these two teams.
2nd down and goal at the 6. 3 in the backfield. Dazzo going to throw. He's got Snyder out of the backfield. He's going to get to the 5, and Elliott Snyder is going to score. Touchdown, Crabs!
There we go. Soften them up like mush. This is still going to be a fun game, I think. This is, I'm looking for Santa Fe to turn right around and answer this touchdown. But that's one thing that can be said about the Santa Fe owner is that he has a great offensive mind, and I've seen that in play with the CAG when he was he's still a member of CAG, but I played against him a few games. Just a tough guy to play against.
Low snap, and that kick is good from Stephen Griffin, but if I am correct, that ball was deflected in on the extra point, and it's 7-0 Baltimore. What a bizarre looking kick. Griffin was in slow-mo there for a minute. From the 8, Santa Fe on the return, up past the 30 to the 30-yard line. And that's where Daniel Garcia and the Santa Fe Gorillas will set up their first offensive attack. Santa Fe is number 3 in first downs per game, averaging 19.
And we were discussing this earlier. It's really curious how Santa Fe, with Daniel Garcia, how they've been so effective offensively since his efficiency isn't that great.
Nearly a 5-minute drive to start the game for Baltimore, and Montoya is going to take the handoff. Montoya will not get anything, and Santa Fe's going no huddle right off the gate. Second down and 10. Garcia's in the shotgun. And Garcia will drop to throw. Garcia all day fires down the middle. That pass is caught. That's a 9-yard gain. Pass caught by Juan Bosco, I believe. Third down and 1. Garcia to throw again all day. And that pass is caught by a wide open Mora. And let me catch my breath, Greg. First and 10 of the 40.
Yeah, I saw OKC do this, and I don't think very many teams are well served to do this in the first quarter, but Santa Fe appears to be doing very well with it.
Garcia going to go deep, and Garcia's pass is just overthrown. Looking for the former Crab, Nick T. Quick. It's a homecoming game of sorts for a lot of fellas. And it's going to bring up a second down and 10. Garcia's first incompletion of the drive.
And that's another one of those interwoven stories I was discussing, because Quick was a Baltimore Crab last year.
First down, or second and 10, excuse me, at the Baltimore 40. Split backs in the backfield. As Garcia drops to throw, Garcia again fires down the middle of the field, and that was right past the soft zone that the Crabs were playing. Caught by Quick. That's a first down to the Crab 23, and both teams are hot early.
Yeah, Quick hasn't had that great of a season up until now, but it looks like he's going to have a breakout game here.
Well, and if you were a former player, Greg, and you were playing your old team, wouldn't that light a fire under you?
Well, yeah, he's probably a little salty.
First down and 10 at the 23-yard line. Nick Quick, part of the deal that sent Quick and Lynn to Santa Fe for rookies DR Sim and Alexander Brown. I would say the trade was mutually beneficial. First down and 10 at the 23. As Garcia drops to throw, he'll flip it out to Montoya. Montoya had to take a second to collect himself. Not a perfect pass from Garcia, and that's a 1-yard loss. Montoya has been pretty impressive through the first few weeks.
So is that Crab defense. I mean, they have some of the best closing speed I've seen of any defense in the league so far this year.
5.5 to go in the first quarter. Second and 11 from the 24. 7-0. Baltimore is on top, but Santa Fe's on the move. Montoya will try to go up the middle, and Joe Dazzo says, no, no, no. 1-yard gain.
Joe Dazzo, linebacker extraordinaire, reincarnation of Dick Butkus. Wait a minute, Dick Butkus isn't dead. But anyway, you know what I mean.
Third down 10 at the Baltimore 23. Santa Fe hoping their drive does not stall out now. 4-down lineman, a 4-2-5 defensive set. 3 wide receivers, Montoya to the left of Garcia out of the shotgun. Garcia dropping back to pass. And down the middle, the pass is caught, and it is. Oh, he got the first down. I thought it was going to be just a little bit short. A generous spot. No hometown refs so far tonight. We're going to see a challenge. Go ahead, Greg.
Was that Mora?
That looked like a non-star, actually. I think it was a non-star coming out of the slot.
Okay.
Let's take a look at the replay of this. Coming up the field, it was close. Coach Sutherland challenging. This is going to be our best look at it. I don't think he got it.
If he did, it's by the tip of the ball.
That's unfortunate for Santa Fe. They're going to have to bring the field goal team out.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The Crabs will not be charged with a timeout. Fourth down.
Or will they? It is fourth down and inches after the overturn call. Good challenge by Coach Sutherland. And it looks like Santa Fe may go for this.
It's like playing poker.
4th and inches from the 14, and they're in the shotgun. 20 on the play clock. They're going to go for it. And Baltimore jumped offside, and Garcia goes to the back of the end zone. The pass is intercepted, but it's going to be wiped away. wiped away. Kenneth Lyons gets the pick.
Goodness.
The crowd is booing because they don't like the call, but clearly jumped. And Santa Fe stays on the field. Just like that, 1st and goal to the 9.
Is that somebody they're going to have to cut?
I think the pink slip is already in the mail. or the ball boys running it out there.
Wow.
As we speak.
Could have walked away with no points.
1st down and goal at the 9. Excuse me. Both teams have had the ball just once. The quarter is nearly over. 5-minute drive for Baltimore, 3-minute drive for Santa Fe. 2 receivers, 1 to either side, and Montoya takes a draw, and he's stuffed. A 1-yard loss. The Crabs anchoring the middle of the field like a big old cruise ship.
Was that Mr. Hittner? Henry Hittner.
Hittner's got to be hot in that neck roll. 94-degree, partly cloudy sky today, but it's a steamer.
And he's going to take it out on somebody.
2nd down and goal from the 10. 3.5 to go in the 1st quarter out of the shotgun. Garcia's changing the play. Garcia back to pass. Double move to Bosco. And Bosco, a rare drop for the league's 2nd leading receiver. He averages 162.7 yards per game.
That was a nice hit on Bosco, by the way.
3rd down and goal. Here we are again with Santa Fe knocking on the door. Crowd, which appears to be a sellout today, on their feet. 3rd and goal early on here in the Sunday Showcase. Back to pass is Garcia. Garcia to the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown. And look who it is. The former Crab, Nick T. Quick. 1 possession for each team. 1 TD on the board. It's 7-6.
Nick T. probably trying to say, this is my house. I built this house.
Quick on a nice move to the outside. Really got those feet shuffling. And he gets Santa Fe on the board.
Very good route runner.
That was one of the things that he did so well. Greg, I bet you remember when, you know, there would be some games where he would pull some double moves. They were just sickening.
Oh, yeah. And very nice speed burst out of his cuts. Like I said, he's been quiet this year up until today. When I say quiet, he just hasn't had the season that he was having at Baltimore, but still got a lot of games to go.
So the extra point is good. 7-7.
So far, the game has been very entertaining. Has lived up to expectations. Now let's see what happens when Baltimore gets the ball again. I would expect more of the same from the last drive.
Grabs from the 9. And a nice hit there, sandwiched down to the 27-yard line.
Take that to the sideline with you.
Want some chips with that. First down and 10 at the 27. 3:20 to go in the first. The Sunday Showcase special giveaway today, a $50 Chipotle gift card. That question and the link to answer that question with a chance to win the $50 gift card will be coming up at the end of the first quarter. So stay tuned. You know, down here in Texas, we love some good Mexican food, right, Greg?
Oh, yeah. Like it very, very hot.
Mike Dazzo, you're killing me. 144.9 QBR today. He's got the #1 QBR in the league at 111.3 coming in. 2nd down and 6 from the 31. And Dazzo will drop the throw. He's got all kinds of time. He fires short. That pass is tipped away. He should have looked Snyder's direction instead. Frank Flores was covering DR Sim like a glove, who's been quiet in the first quarter.
Now, see, that's what I saw out of Dazzo last year. He would try to put that ball in there. He's so confident in his arm that he would make throws that he should, you know, kind of keep and just hold on to and take a sack. So, no more of that.
3rd down and 6 at the 31-yard line. for the Crabs. They scored on their only drive of the game. That pass to the outside of Sim is caught for a first down. Baltimore to the 38-yard line, and there's the first glimpse of why DR Sim has been so instrumental to this offense this season.
I see him. I see him setting them up again. I see they're going short, dinking and dunking. DR Sim going long here pretty soon.
First and 10 at the 38. Not if Carlo and Christoph Montero have anything to do about it. I formation. Out that bottom of the screen. Sim top of the screen. Santa Fe showing a line backing blitz from the outside, and they come with it. And that's where Snyder's going, and Snyder's going to run right past him. Snyder 45, 40. Elliott Snyder one man to beat, and he's going to be stopped at the 31-yard line by Christoph Montero. First down, Crabs.
If Mr. Montero had been back there, it would have been 6 points.
And you saw how that play developed. Santa Fe, you know, bringing some heat. And when you bring heat and you allow the running back to get past the first line of defense, you got problems.
Oh, yeah. Especially with a back like Snyder.
Elliott Snyder hasn't been blowing up the numbers this year, but has been pretty efficient. 10th in the league in rushing are the Crabs, 89.5 per game. They go empty backfield here. Back to pass is Mike Dazzo. Dazzo pressure for the backside, and blindly sacked by Jeff Lawson. A loss of 8 yards. That takes him out of field goal range.
Ooh. I think if Lawson hit me like that, I'd bring him up on charges. Oh.
Lawson really smacked him good there.
Yeah, he did.
Second down and 18 now. First sack of the game for either team.
But this just makes it better for DR Sim. Stretches the field for him, up that average.
That was just Santa Fe's 4th sack of the year. They're 7th in the league in that category. One receiver either side, split backs. Santa Fe's defense backs off, and Dazzo goes deep, and the pass is knocked away. Well defended there is the Montero twins again. That time it's Carlo, and it's 3rd and long. That was great one-on-one coverage.
Yeah, I believe that pass was thrown to Outdat.
Montero coming over to help the corner who had either gotten beat or was playing a zone. Couldn't tell there quick glance. 3rd down and 18, a minute 13 away from your question of the day. Empty backfield again, 5 wide receivers. Dazzo back to throw. Dazzo going to air it out deep again, and the pass is picked off. Picked off by Frank Flores to the 15-yard line, looking for DR Sim, and that's the problem with this Santa Fe defense. You go deep on them, they go the other way.
Yeah, Frank Flores has been having what you would call one of those steady seasons. That's just his 2nd interception of the season, although we haven't played enough games for it to be much more, but he's been defending very, very well.
So that was the 2nd drive of the game for Baltimore. They scored on their first one, a 5-minute, just a beautiful drive, very well executed. And it's interesting, Greg, they didn't go to Elliott Snyder in the flat at all on that drive.
No, very curious, very curious.
I formation, 2 receivers, and Juan Bosco is to the bottom of the screen. Out of the eye, Garcia back to throw. Against some pressure, Garcia, that is well picked up, and that is a 9-yard gain for Nick T. Quick, who's got 3 grabs for 35 yards in the opening quarter. Offensive line is generating a good pocket there for Garcia.
Oh, they are. I mean, he's getting plenty of protection. He's getting time to go downfield and make his first, second, third read. But Quick is here trying to make a statement.
And when you got a quarterback that's struggling, throwing interceptions, the thing that can get him back on track sometimes is Montoya will try to get the first down and cannot. Is a nice, clean pocket.
Oh, yeah. That line has been superb. Conversely, the line for the Crabs, they've been shaky.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Will we see Montoya get it one last time? And Garcia's in the shotgun. Quick in the, or Bosco in the slot. Quick top of the screen. Everybody on the far side, and Montoya got the carry, and he didn't get it again. 2nd and 1. You got to punch it up. And just like that. That is the end of the first quarter of play. End of 1. Santa Fe 7, Baltimore 7. Your question of the day to find out if you can win a $50 Chipotle gift card is right around the corner. This is the Sim Football Network on Twitch. as your Sunday Showcase question of the day. When will the Baltimore Crabs score their first touchdown in the second half against this stingy Santa Fe defense? The link will be provided for you in the chat room. An example answer would be third quarter, 9 minutes to go. Fourth quarter, 11:50 to go. Remember, we play 12-minute quarters in the SFL. Good luck. Start of the second quarter. Apologize for the no audio we had for just about the last 20 seconds, but we got it fixed up. Second down and 4 at the 45-yard line. Dazzo swings it outside. That pass is caught for a first down. Demetrius Outdat. Outdat moves the chains for the second time today.
And just the previous play, as you had pointed out, the drive prior, they didn't throw to Snyder at all, and now they're starting to get back to what got them their opening touchdown.
First down and 10, second quarter just underway. A 7-7 ball game. This game has been everything that we expected it to be coming in. Both teams are undefeated, and the swing out pass is caught by D.R. Sim, and he is going to push ahead for a first down. Flores couldn't bring him down. Lynn couldn't bring him down. Nobody can bring him down. It's a first down, Crabs.
I think DR has made up his mind that he's not going to be able to get deep on these Montero brothers, so he's just going to dink and dunk and just take what he can. Take whatever the defense gives him, which I think is very smart. Later on in the game, maybe that stuff downfield will be open for him.
And Mike Dazzo probably already got his wrist slapped for trying to throw it deep in one-on-one coverage, but you can't fault him. It was just a bronze corner out there, but Flores made the play. First down and 10. Dazzo back to throw. He fires short, and that pass is incomplete. Big hit up the middle by Alvarado. And Alvarado, one of the more unsung heroes on this defense. Everyone's talking about the secondary that the Gorillas have, but you can't forget about the inside linebacker, number 17.
Yeah, Tail, am I pronouncing that right?
I believe so.
Tail Alvarado.
And actually, Outdat just flat dropped that. Outdat has had some drop problems, especially in that game against Tallahassee when he dropped that wide open touchdown.
It's called alligator arm. Sorry, Outdat, but hey, call it what it is.
Second and 10 to the 38-yard line. Baltimore has entered Santa Fe territory. 3 receivers, 2 backs in the backfield, 4-2-5 defensive setup. Back to pass, Dazzo. He's going to go down the middle again. That pass is caught, and that is just ahead of the chains. For Baltimore Crab, first down. Outdat. He says, hey, I hear you guys. I'm getting it back together.
Now, one thing about Dazzo is, if you're going to play zone on him all day, he's going to chew you up, spit you out, have a bunch of touchdowns.
3 backs in the backfield. They like to throw to Snyder out of this formation, and they will do so. No, they won't. No, they will. They check it down to Snyder. He picks up a couple of good blocks, and Snyder ends up making something out of nothing. Thanks to the great blocking down the field, that's a 7-yard gain.
Yeah, that great closing speed that Santa Fe has. I mean, they were on top of him. Yeah, there was good blocking, but that probably should have gone against a lesser team. That probably should have went for about 10 or 15 more yards.
Second down, 3 at the 21. Remember, you have until halftime to get your guess in to be eligible to win the $50 Chipotle gift card, so get that in quickly. Offside Santa Fe, that's going to be a first down regardless. The White Sniders run away and take the 5, and it's Santa Fe's first time jumping off today, and both teams playing a little undisciplined.
Looks like Santa Fe was in some kind of blitz.
They were ready.
Yeah, they shifted, and guy got a little eager. Eager beaver.
Like a junkyard dog.
Yeah, I'd rather have guys eager as opposed to just out there just getting a check.
And they would have gotten the first down anyway with Snyder's carry. Sometimes you gotta put the fear in people. 111 yards, but the pick for Mike Dazzo here earlier in the quarter. 8 in the box for Santa Fe. They back off, rush just 4. Dazzo flips it out to Snyder. Snyder will be pushed out of bounds by Lynn, but man, he's still got 7 yards. He's making 7 yards look easy. Snyder really has not had a lot of carries in this game. He's doing most of his damage out of the backfield.
Right, he puts me in mind of, I don't want to say Tony Dorsett because he's not as good as Tony Dorsett. I'll come up with the name.
Second down, 3 at the 9. Baltimore trying to get their lead back. Santa Fe has not had the lead today. Snyder is jagged right to Dazzo, and Dazzo drops to throw. And Dazzo will fire it left. That pass is caught just ahead of the sticks by D.R. Sim, and Baltimore is racking up the first downs.
Yeah, I see D.R. Sim having a big game here because they're dinking and ducking, and I think Santa Fe's going to go to sleep on him, and it's going to be hasta la vista, baby.
First and goal at the 5. Baltimore will hand it off to Snyder, right side. Snyder, beautiful spin move! Touchdown, Crabs! Whoop!
There you go. Mr. Snyder.
Let the foghorn rain down from Wayland Corporate Field. That was pretty. He faked Carlo Montero out of his shoes like he's a non-star or something.
Yeah, Snyder has that ability to really just put on the moves, and it's just his acceleration. Once he gets to the hole, it's anybody's guess as to what he's going to do.
Extra point for Baltimore. Good.
That's who I was trying to think of. Who Snyder puts me in mind of. He puts me in mind of Marshall Faulk for the Rams. Greatest show on earth.
Yep. Man, those are the days. They need to go back to that blue and yellow. I don't really like the whole navy gold thing. They're trying to look like Baltimore. Not today, though.
No.
Baltimore looking like a better version of the Saints out there.
Woo!
What a hit. Man.
Slap him up, flip him, rub him down. Oh no!
Just cracking him.
That's one of those, Coach, I don't want to go back in hits.
Coach, what is it, the 5th quarter yet? First and 10 at the 30-yard line. Bosco to the top of the screen, and they're well off of him. Garcia back to pass. They're still well off of him, and Bosco takes his 4-yard lump, and that's just easy pitch and catch for Daniel Garcia. You can't give a guy that's thrown 9 picks in 3 games the confidence like that.
Yeah, I think they'll do that all day. Well, until they get in the red zone. Although I'm kind of curious as to why they're so cautious.
Well, you know, Alexander Brown says, "Hey, I'm not chump change over here. I lead the league with 3 interceptions. Probably want to stay away from him. He's the one guarding Bosco today." Montoya takes a carry, and Montoya is dropped for a loss of 1. That is Hittner again. And one of the things that has helped Santa Fe's offense flow through the turnover struggles is their bronze running back. He's been terrific. He has not run for a dang thing in the first half.
The dynamic duo of linebackers, Hittner and Dazzo. I mean, that's hard. That's a hard road to hoe right there.
3rd down and 7 from the 33. Garcia steps up in the pocket, fires down the field. The pass is caught at the 46-yard line. That is Nick T. Quick again, but that play is made by Garcia.
Yeah, I think Nick just went in the huddle. He just told Garcia, look, just throw me the ball and get your popcorn ready.
Hittner on another tackle. 1st down and 10 at the 46. A fast-moving, really entertaining first half here. 1 turnover. That was a Dazzo interception to Frank Flores, and Garcia has played a clean game so far. Back to pass, Garcia. He will flip it right side, and that was a long throw, but again, Nick T. Quick makes the play. That is his 5th grab in 18 minutes.
You know, that's another thing. Watching Garcia, it just makes me curious as to why he has so many interceptions, because he has very nice touch on the ball. Nice touch, nice placement. I mean, he seems to be fairly accurate.
1,006 yards of passing offense coming into the day. That's 3rd best in the league. 2nd and 2 at the Baltimore 46-yard line. 4-3 defense, and Garcia drops to throw. Garcia hit as he threw. The pass is caught. That is Mora, who's been quiet today in favor of Nick T. Quick, but he makes the play. Blackwell on the tackle, and Daniel Garcia just keeps completing passes.
Yeah, he's actually, I'm surprised he hasn't hit more often, because that is one big target. 6'4", 248 pounds. I mean, how can you not see that big old boy?
You gotta be blind.
Yeah.
1st and 10 at the Baltimore 39-yard line. 1 receiver either side out of the shotgun. And Baltimore brings the blitz, and Montoya ran right into it. A 2-yard loss. And Joe Dazzo comes up with another TFL. That's just 1 tally mark on his great career so far here in Baltimore.
I think I've always wondered this about Joe Dazzo. Can he walk on water?
I don't know. We need to put him in a rain game and find out. 2nd and 12 at the Baltimore 41. Garcia going to float it down the middle again, and that pass is caught. That's a 10-yard gain. That's the non-star again over the middle. And Daniel Garcia, unlike over the past couple of games, looks really comfortable out there right now.
Like I said, he's got very nice touch, very good accuracy. His placement has been nice, and he's reading the crap out of this defense. He's ripping them a new one.
3rd down 2 into field goal range for Santa Fe. And so far in this game, it's been anything you can do, I can do better. Baltimore scored on their first possession, then Santa Fe scored. How will the Gorillas respond on this drive? 3rd down and 2. And Garcia wedged it in between 2 defenders. And if you could have seen me in the booth, I went wide-eyed as Nick T. Quick makes another grab.
Okay, I just saw why he may have so many interceptions, because he threw that through a pinhole.
He could have checked it down, but man, he's a gunslinger. 1st and 10 of the 22, out of the shotgun. Garcia going to throw again. Going to go down the middle again. That pass is caught again. Down to the 4. Juan Bosco. 1st and goal, Santa Fe.
Did you see the touch on that pass? What? My goodness.
A first half for Daniel Garcia.
Watch this. This is boom. I mean, that's beautiful. That's just beautiful.
4:20 to go in the opening half, and Santa Fe driving again down to the 4-yard line. 4 minutes to get your submissions in to be eligible to win the $50 Chipotle gift card coming up here in the second half as Montoya loses another 3 yards. And Baltimore's run defense is exceptional today. Slade on the stop.
They're not having any running. I mean, Garcia, he's pretty much going to be their offense. He's going to have to steer this ship to a victory if they have any chance of winning. 2nd
and goal from the 7. 2 receivers. Garcia to throw over the middle. Caught, touchdown, Santa Fe. And look who it is again.
Get your popcorn popcorn ready.
Nick T. Quick scores again, and these are the type of things, if this is your first SFL game or you haven't been to a lot of SFL game, the storylines in this league, they write themselves. The game is a genius.
Yeah, you can't make this stuff up. I mean, it's just given to you, given to you on a silver platter. But Nick T, I mean, has he waited for this game to break out?
It certainly seems like that, almost like he's been waiting, you know, calmly in the background. Let Juan Bosco do his thing. There's going to be a game where I'm going to need to step up, and it's going to be Baltimore. Yeah,
I got Baltimore circled on my calendar. I'm going to show them, yeah, your time is coming.
14-14.
So what do you think? Has it lived up to our expectations yet? Or are we still waiting?
I think it's lived up to expectations. I mean, especially after the 2 games. Man, if you saw earlier in the week, you know.
Which I did. Yeah, that was brutal.
Just ugly.
Yeah, it was.
From the 9, Baltimore on the return. The 28.
Yeah, I agree with you. That was actually kind of hard to watch. Not to put a knock on the offensive and defensive coordinators for those teams, but those are games that you hope only come around once every blue moon, and let's just hope we don't have any more of those for the rest of the season.
Elliott Snyder, 6 carries for 47 yards and has a touchdown. And they will start this drive with a pass. Mike Dazzo to throw. He's going to go deep. The pass is caught. That's the first down to the Santa Fe 46. Who dat? Out that. And you talk about number 2 receivers stepping up. He's doing his thing as well today.
Oh yeah, he's bringing it today. Oh man, double move. But I guess he said, if you're gonna play me like that, come on.
Carlo Montero on the tackle again.
Those Montero brothers probably gonna ask for a raise after this game.
First down and 10 at the 46-yard line. Money Mondays comes your way tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. You never want to miss your chance at free cash as Elliott Snyder. Wow, what a play. Who was that made that play? Trying to look. I think it was Morris again. He came off a block and ended up wrestling Snyder to the ground.
Yeah, I mean, and plus, like I said, just the fact that this defense, I still don't know why they're number 1 in the league, but they've impressed me so far with their coverages and the way they get to the ball.
Snyder, nice solid carry up the middle, picks up 5 yards, and that'll set up a 3rd down and 4. And you got to give credit to Baltimore. Sometimes when you go into these number 1 offense, number 1 defense, undefeated type matchups, you see one side win or the other. I would call a 14-14 half pretty even balance of Santa Fe, keeping Baltimore in check and Baltimore being able to do their thing still.
Oh, very much so, very much so.
Back to pass, Dazzo over the middle, wide open, the non-star tight end with the catch for the first down, and he's a little slow to get up, holding his right arm. Appears to be okay. That's a Crab first down to the 30.
It looks like Dazzo's corrected that first interception of the game he had.
He has stopped going deep, that's for sure. It's the 2-minute warning. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification along the Baltimore Crab Radio Network.
The Crab Call lives here. 96.1 FM, WBCR, The Drive.
First and 10 at the 30. 2 minutes to go. Baltimore on the move again against a blitz. And the throw to the outside by Outdat is caught, or by Dazzo, excuse me, is caught by Outdat down to the 14-yard line. Hoodat Outdat, and Murray another tackle, but too little too late.
I'm wondering, are they doubling DR Sim?
It almost seems that way, doesn't it?
Right. Because Outdat is he's having an MVP game so far.
And it's the same thing with Nick T. Quick on the other side.
Exactly.
Juan Bosco's not doing much. They're going to kill their averages. Somebody's going to step up into that top spot here eventually. First and 10 of the 14. Santa Fe has not led in the first half. Handoff to Snyder. He is wrapped up. at the line of scrimmage, averaging 6.4 yards per carry today. That's over his season average.
Yeah, season average 5.6, which, like I said, he's had, I guess what you could say for him, a middling season so far.
The Baltimore Crabs, the number 2 offense in the league in terms of yardage, a whopping 493.5 yards per game. Only Louisville ranks ahead of them. Second down and 10 of the 14, and Dazzo is sacked. Around the legs, Mike Dazzo is crushed, a 6-yard loss. Back to the 20-yard line, and that's the second time he's been brought to the ground today. Dan Stevens, Peter O'Keefe coming up with the first half highlight stats and analysis from the 2K Sports studios in San Antonio, Texas. Third down and 16, offside, free play. Mike Dazzo to the end zone, and the pass is caught for a touchdown. Hold it! Outdat!
Outdat is the man. Oh, okay. That was a very, very nice pass. Some serious touch on it, kind of over the back shoulder, but still a nice throw nonetheless.
And Joe Lynn dived to try to make that play, and he was just out of reach.
Another former Baltimore Crab.
And, you know, we knew that this was going to be a matchup of offense and defense, and of a quarterback that was struggling coming in, and a quarterback that has been very efficient thus far. But I don't think anyone anticipated that this was going to be a Nick T. Quick versus Demetrius Outdat type of ball game.
I sure did. I saw DR Sim and Bosco all over this one.
49 seconds to get your question in. Again, if you missed it at the end of the first quarter, we asked you, when will the Baltimore Crabs score their first touchdown in the second half? Your examples could be third quarter 9 minutes, fourth quarter 11 minutes 47 seconds. And you can get those submissions in coming up here before the half. If you get them in at halftime or in the second half, they will not count to be eligible to win a $50 Chipotle gift card in honor of Joe Lynn making his return here to Baltimore. And I would say that Nick Quick is having a little bit more fun in his return than Lynn is today. First and 10 at the 28. 47 seconds, to go in the first half. Garcia changes the play. Back to pass. Garcia flips it out. Bosco, and they'll take that all day long. It's a 4-yard pickup. Bosco now 4 catches, 35 yards, but you look at Quick's beautiful numbers, 7 for 70 and 2 scores.
Oh yeah. But with the time left on the clock, they're going to give Garcia and Bosco, they're going to give them that for the rest of the half, as much as they want before they get into the red zone. So.
Second and 6 at the 32-yard line. Garcia's out of the shotgun with 3 receivers. And Garcia will drop the throw down the middle, and the pass is off the hands of Nick T. Quick, and it was almost like Quick made that harder than it needed to be.
Yeah, just as I say that, then he goes across the middle.
Third down and 6. Can't fault him for looking Quick's way, though. He's been a magnet.
Yeah, Quick has been the hot man.
Again, Wayland Corporate Field getting loud. Third down and 6 at the 32. Garcia has been good on third down. High snap, back to pass. Garcia fires, pass caught. First down to the 42. That's Bosco, who's starting to get things settled down as Santa Fe is on the move to the 42-yard line. They may score, and we're gonna have a challenge.
The replay booth.
And right now, I kind of like feel like Quick is in the huddle talking to Garcia. Give me the ball. People got your popcorn ready.
Let's take a look at this. Looked like a catch at first glance. He needs 1 foot in bounds.
Yeah, it was a catch.
I think they're gonna give him a catch. I think you're seeing a little bit of warp in there.
After review, the play stands. The pass was complete. The catch was made prior to going out of bounds. First down.
Just a booth review, so no harm, no foul to either team, but it is a 1st and 10 to the 42-yard line. And I think maybe the back of the foot actually went down before the front of the foot on that catch, and that helps move the chains.
Just like the military, heel to toe.
1st and 10 at 35 seconds to go. Ball at the 42. Santa Fe has been chasing Baltimore this whole game, but staying right with them in a battle of undefeateds. Back to pass Garcia. He's going to throw deep, and the pass is beautifully defended, and Kenneth Lyons nearly had a shot at it. Hit him in the head. That's what you call a doink right there.
Yeah, hit him a dangerous spot. But Kenneth Lyons has been good this year as well. He's got 2 passes defended, now 3, and 1 interception.
And again, numbers that don't blow off the page, but when you're defending, offside again here on Baltimore. Free play Garcia, and he way overthrew Juan Bosco. Can't fault him for that. He was going for the jackpot, but both teams have now jumped offside twice.
Right.
In this game.
Neutral zone infraction, number 95.
Just a lack of defense, either a lack of defense or just over-eagerness.
If I was a player out here today, I would be over-eager pretty much on every single play. These are the type of games that players dream of.
Yeah.
At the top of the conference, both teams are undefeated. You're trying to see who the big dogs are.
And these are 2 of the big dogs.
Second down, 5 at the Santa Fe 47, following the offside. 4-3 defense. Linebackers shift from right to left and then back to right. Hand off to Montoya. He beats the blitz, and Montoya pushes the pile ahead for a first down. Surprised that Santa Fe just ran to the Baltimore 46. Down to 16 seconds to go in the half. Garcia back to throw. He's going to air it out to the right side. The pass is caught by Quick. He stepped out of bounds at the 22, but makes the grab over the outstretched arms of Kenneth Lyons, and they look like a genius.
Nick T. He's saying, "This is my house. You should have kept me."
8th grab. He got 2 feet in. 8th grab of the first half for Nick T. Quick. Down to 12 seconds to go. Santa Fe has 3 timeouts. They're in field goal range here.
Yeah, they should be able to get some points out of this, if not, I mean, at least 3, if not a touchdown.
Yeah, and they're gonna kick here.
Oh, okay.
They don't wanna leave points hanging on the board.
Right.
And you think about Garcia and his 9 interceptions and his problems with the turnovers, and in a game like this, you know Santa Fe's defense is going to come out swinging in the second half. This is a defensive-minded team. You take your points and you get out of it.
And it's a smart play, seeing as how they get the second half kickoff. So, yeah, it's a smart play.
That's also good. That's also a good point. They just have to not allow Baltimore to score in 10 seconds.
Yeah. Special teams. I mean, how many? We've had 1 kickoff return so far this year for a touchdown.
Yeah, it was that opening night in New York when he returned the very first kickoff of the game. That
by
was crazy.
A non-star.
That was crazy.
What would be crazier is if they do it, if Baltimore does it now.
21-17, Baltimore by 4, first field goal of the half from the 11-yard line. Baltimore on the return, and he is smacked down to the 28. No kickoff return there. And now all Santa Fe has to do is make sure they don't give it the big play.
Which I don't see Baltimore trying anything crazy or stupid here. I mean, honestly, they should just take a knee, but I think it'll just be a handoff to Snyder.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen a team in All-Pro take a knee in the first half. Have you?
No, you know what? I haven't.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. That's something I've not thought about. Back to pass is Dazzo. Dazzo will flip it outside. Snyder on the carry, and Snyder is going to be stopped, and that is the end of the first half. Dan and Peter have the call from the SFL studios in San Antonio. What a game here on Sunday Showcase. Make sure to get on social media and get everyone you know that would love to watch some great second half of football in July here in the chat with us today. 21-17, Crabs lead the Gorillas. We'll be back after this.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Crabs are out in front, 21-17.
Okay, Dan, let's get this halftime show started. What do you have for us?
Well, here's a look at our halftime stats, and as you can see, it paints a pretty clear picture. The Crabs should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponents hang in there with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Number 7 went up top on a third down play, and he was able to find his man. A 33-yard play that set up a home team touchdown. The Crabs get the first points of the game and go up by 7. Towards the end of the first quarter, the Gorillas with possession at the 10-yard line. Number 18 would put this pass right where it needed to be. A 9-yard touchdown for the visitors. Still late in the first, game tied 7-all. Number 36 would get up ahead of steam, and then it was clear sailing from here. The Crabs, now in the second quarter, number 36 found a little opening, and that was all he needed. A 5-yard touchdown for the home team. The Crabs ahead 14-7. Number 18 needed to be on target here, and he was. A 6-yard touchdown for the visitors. The Gorillas tie it up again, 14-all. The Crabs, late in the second quarter, already inside field goal range. Number 7 went to work on third down, and he was able to find his man. A 20-yard touchdown for the home team. Trying to answer back, the Gorillas trailing by 7. Number 18 would drop back and deliver a strike on this one, and that will do it. The Crabs are locked in a defensive struggle, 21-17.
All right, good work, partner.
The Gorillas will receive to start the second half, and this is a tight contest. Currently, they're down 21-17. Now, let's get to the game.
It's halftime here in Baltimore. Let's take a look at the quarterback efficiency leaders around the league. Mike Dazzle, number 1. Skeletor P-Funk, number 2. Zach Zuli, number 3. Jasper Hart, number 4. Walker, number 5. Walker leads the league with 8 passing touchdowns. The second half from Wayland Corporate Field is coming up next. Start of the second half here from beautiful Wayland Corporate Field. It's a hot one today, and so far so good for the Baltimore offense. They're looking pretty hot out there. 3 touchdowns in the first half. They have a 4-point lead. First half impressions, Greg?
Well, Baltimore's lived up to expectations, as well has Santa Fe defensively. Baltimore is the number 1 offense in the league. What I'm expecting the second half is for Santa Fe to crank down the defense to try to hold Baltimore in check, because if they don't, this game could get away from them pretty quick.
First down and 10 at the 27. 3 receivers for Daniel Garcia, who had a masterful first half. Garcia back to pass, going to go down the middle. That pass is caught. That's a first down to the 37-yard line, and that is Mora straight out of the second half gates.
Yeah, that's the tight end. I mean, I'm kind of wondering why they didn't use him so much in the first half. Maybe that was the setup for the second half.
First and 10 of the 37. Garcia in the first half, 185 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Same formation. Defensive line shifts from right to left for Baltimore. 4-2-5 defensive setup, back to pass. Garcia. Garcia down the middle again. Wide open. The middle is just killing Baltimore in this game. That's the non-star's 3rd grab. I've been trying to get his name all game. I think it's Bryant. It is Eric Bryant. First down again, Santa Fe. almost like Baltimore is just sitting there waiting for Garcia to complete that pass.
Right. Yeah, and they were in a man zone, so I'm still not understanding why the non-star would be so wide open.
Hittner makes the tackle. That's his 6th in the game. He leads all players in tackles today. First down and 10 at the 50. Garcia out of the gun again, back to pass. Going to flip it out left side. That pass caught by Bosco. Bosco turns the corner impressively and gets 8 yards before being shoved out of bounds. That's his 6th catch of the day. 2nd and 2.
Yeah, Bosco's got competition today from the other side, and Mr. Nick T. Quick, though.
It's been a battle for catches, that's for sure.
But Garcia, he hadn't had much of a choice, though, because they've shut the run game down, Baltimore has.
2nd down, 2 at the 42-yard line. Montoya with just 1 rushing yard in the first half. It's 1 rushing yard on that carry, and it's 3rd and short. And I know Santa Fe is not at the top of the charts with their running game, but you know, they should be doing better than they have today so far.
And they would, were it not against the Baltimore Crabs.
A funny stat, Santa Fe actually averaged more rushing yards per game than Baltimore through the first 4 weeks of the season. 3rd down and 1. Garcia gonna air it deep, and the pass is knocked away beautifully by Eddie Gage, who stepped in to knock it away from the deep Nick T. Quick.
Well, I think we've called Mr. Gage's name all day, haven't we?
No, we haven't, and that was a monstrous play. We saw Santa Fe go for it in the first half. They're going to kick it away and play some defense here.
Not the kind of second half start Santa Fe wanted. I'm sure they want to get some points out of this opening drive for the second half, but let's see what their defense can do here once.
They're going to fake it. Oh. They're going to fake it, and he's going to be hit in the backfield. At the 43, nobody was open. They fake the punt, and it blows up in their face, and it's 1st down Crabs.
Wow. Talk about catching me off guard. Well, caught everybody off guard but the Crabs.
Now, with your experience with the fake punt, that would have been the 2nd punt of the game for Santa Fe. Does the punter ever throw that ball?
Not well.
I don't know that we've ever seen it. Huge momentum swing here as Daza will drop to throw. He will pump fake, check it down to Snyder just before getting sacked, and Snyder is knocked down after just a 1-yard gain as you look at the quarterback comparison. But man, what a bizarre on 4th down and 1. Why not just snap to the up back, or why not just put Daniel Garcia back on the field?
Yeah, I can kind of understand why and how they did it, but it wasn't very well thought out.
2nd down and 9 of the 42. Santa Fe trying to catch Baltimore off guard, and they did not do a good job at all. Snyder takes a trap play, and he got hammered at the 41 like a rusty nail. 3rd and 8.
And now the onus is on the Santa Fe defense, and they're probably sitting over there. I mean, they're ticked off at the offense, and they're ticked off at Baltimore, and they're probably they're ready for bear right now.
3rd down, 8 at the 41-yard line. 4 receivers, 2 to either side. Dazzo is changing the play. Only 5 in the box. Play action. Dazzo looks over the middle. That pass is caught for a 1st down to the 26-yard line, and that is D.R. Sim, who had a bit of a quiet first half. Moves the chains there.
Yeah, I look for Sim to really have a big second half, because that's just what he does. He's a big-time receiver. He spreads the field out, and I think they've kind of softened him up a little bit as the cornerback plays off him now.
That was the perfect way to run an in route, too, in between the zone coverages.
Exactly.
Ran that beautiful. Dazzo out of the gun. Will hand it off to Snyder around the left side. Snyder, a full tank of gas, and he nearly picks up a 1st down all on his own. And we don't often see the little sweep play out of the shotgun in the SFL, and that worked out well for Elliott.
Oh, yeah.
2nd and inches at the Santa Fe 16. The Gorillas have forced 1 turnover today. They need another one here. Hand off to Snyder. Got a Crab 1st down. You knew Snyder wasn't going to be stopped on second down and inches.
No, but something else I'd like to point out here that's probably not made mention of enough is that conditioning in this game really comes into play. The better conditioned team doesn't always win, but it does help, and that is a factor in this game. Who gets tired in the fourth quarter? Who's got the energy left?
Remember, Chipotle $50 gift card for the first Baltimore touchdown. A lot of people wanting Baltimore to score now or not to score now as that pass is caught for a 5-yard gain. That is Outdet again, racking up the RECs.
Who that Outdet? But I think DR Sim is probably later on. He's gonna, like I said, possibly fourth quarter. He's gonna open this thing up for the Crabs, provided he can get past those Montoya brothers.
Dazzle pump fake. He's sacked. Third sack of the game for Santa Fe, and it comes at a costly time. A 6-yard loss will bring up a 3rd down and 11, as Santa Fe is just trying to get off the field, only giving up 3.
That's what you call a coverage sack. There just wasn't anybody open. Everybody was on somebody. As a matter of fact, looked like they dropped a defensive tackle back in zone coverage.
3rd down, 11 at the 16. Five wide receivers, empty backfield. Dazzo out of the gun, back to pass on a 3rd and 11. Dazzo pump fake, all kinds of time, goes to the back corner, the end zone, it's caught! Oh, and no, incomplete! Incomplete, DR Sim couldn't make the play! What would have been a masterful catch! No touchdown!
Field was too short.
Did you see him drop it?
No, I didn't see it. Did he drop it, or?
I thought he caught it for a score.
Well, I did too.
I thought he was going to score. Either he didn't tap the second foot or he dropped it on the way down. But either way, Baltimore ends up with a field goal. A perfect pass from Mike Dazzo, and it ends up not being a touchdown. What a heartbreaker as the Crabs tack on 3 from 32 yards away, and it's a 7-point game.
Wow. But like I was saying, field was probably just too short for DR Sim. He needs distance.
Man, there's a lot of people in the chat room holding their breath for that Chipotle gift card. I never knew so many people liked Chipotle.
Chipotle is good.
I want whoever wins to walk in to a Chipotle, and I want them to be like, I won this with the SFL. They support you. Nice hit at the 24.
I'm sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
That's okay. I was BSing my whole way through that kickoff.
I saw that hit, and I think I felt a rib crack.
San Francisco, DC, Money Monday tomorrow night. Bobby Digital SH won both contests last Monday. That was awesome. First time anyone's ever done that. Will you be that guy? You can find out tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. You won't want to miss your chance of free cash.
Boy, Montoya cannot get off the snide. The Baltimore Crab defense they're not having any of it.
2nd down 9 at the 25. Man, what a game. Still 6 minutes to go in the third. 24-17. 2 in the backfield after the 1-yard Montoya run. Bosco bottom of the screen. Garcia, straight drop back. Flips it outside. Pass caught for a 4-yard pickup. That's the fullback, 3rd and 5.
I'm not a big fan of the short drops by the quarterbacks. It makes the line, well, actually Montoya's been getting pretty good protection, so in his case it's okay. But I've seen other quarterbacks in the league do the short drops, and I just don't think it serves them well.
3rd down and 5 at the 30, back to pass, over the middle. What a throw from Daniel Garcia! Another beautiful touch pass to Ulysses Mora. Garcia's rating is now 126.2. These are Bronze Star throws that are just perfect.
That was like Liberace touching those ivory keys of a piano. That's what you call touch. Okay, maybe I went too far with that.
I might be slightly aroused. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Was that a proper response? I'm not sure if that was a proper response. 1st and 10 to the 39. Back to pass Garcia. Garcia floats it, and that pass caught again. And Garcia's just, he makes a 3-yard completion look pretty out of the backfield.
Oh yeah, he does. And whew, this might be turned into a classic. I don't know if my heart can stand it. I didn't bring my heart pills with me.
2nd down, 7 at the 42-yard line. I think Joe Dazzo might have some for you. High formation, Garcia, a sidearm throw to Nick T. quick for a 1st down. This kid, man.
Nick T said, "Hey, remember me?"
Put some extra butter on it. 1st and 10 at the 48. I mean, Garcia stood up and he Brett Favre'd that thing
Yes,
in
he
there.
did.
We lost our scoreboard. What the heck was that? 1st and 10 to the Baltimore 48. 2 backs and 2 receivers. Back to throw. Garcia checked down. And Montoya's just couldn't. The gears were stuck. He only picks up 1.
Yeah, but Montoya, what he's done today is he's making his reads, making his check downs, and when it's not there, he's throwing to that check down.
2nd down and 9 at the 47. 24-17. The Crabs have never trailed in this game. Santa Fe has kept it close all day. Back to pass. Caught again. Mora. 8-yard gain. And Garcia has more passing yards than Mike Dazzo today. And they are playing keep away with Baltimore in the 3rd quarter.
Well, that's what you have to do. I mean, Baltimore being the #1 offense in the league, I mean, they're scoring what they're averaging 42 points a game. Well, you can't score if you don't have the ball.
Third down and 1 at the 39. Back to pass Garcia. Garcia time stepped right up into a sack. First sack of the day for Baltimore. And the Gorillas once again in Baltimore territory in the 2nd half comes up empty.
But see, that was a good sack for Santa Fe, and if there is such a thing, and that's because he just didn't chunk the ball downfield and risk an interception.
And there's a lot of Santa Fe defenders right now saying, please, oh please, do not fake the punt again. They punted away. Only the 2nd punt of the day for Santa Fe. It's going to bounce at the 8 to the 4, and he stayed out of the end zone. It'll be down to the 5. Boy, he was tiptoeing that sideline.
That was excellent special team play.
Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels, all at /SimulationFL, and join us tomorrow night for Money Mondays, the final game of week number 5. The DC Dragons try to go atop the Gray Conference. They take on San Francisco. 1st down and 10 from the 5. Hand off on a trap play. Snyder. And Snyder made the most out of that. 5-yard gain. He's got 71 yards on the day. Baltimore still ahead by 7. Baltimore has never led by more than 7. Up 7-0, 14-7, and 21-14. And now 24-17. Snyder picks up a couple of blocks, and Montero may have saved the touchdown. Still a 1st down for the Crabs. But Carlo Montero, that's a huge tackle.
Oh, yeah. And the Montero brothers, like I said, they're probably very much underpaid. But with that being said, I smell a Dr. Sim sighting coming on.
1st and 10 of the 17. Sim is in the slot. Bottom of your screen. 2 in the backfield. Snyder takes the carry. Snyder hit hard. Man, I thought he lost the ball. Frank Flores on the stop. Frank Flores not known for being a big hitter, but he sure crushed Snyder on that play. 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line. 4-3 defense out of Santa Fe. Mike Dazzo, since his interception, continues to have a very good day. Pass up the middle is incomplete. Looking for DR Sim. He's upset with himself. It's 3rd and long, and Santa Fe could end up with good field position here.
Yeah, that last punt that set up Santa Fe very well. If they can get this stop, they'll have decent field position to still try to get back and tie this game up.
We're still waiting to give away our $50 Chipotle gift card today. Baltimore has not scored a touchdown yet in the second half. 3rd down and 9 of the 18. Empty backfield with 5 wide receivers. 3-2 dime formation for the defense. Dazzo has time. Throws deep. Intercepted by Flores again. And here he is on the return. Past the 30 to the 27-yard line. Joe Lynn, beg your pardon. The former Crab makes the biggest play of the day for the Santa Fe defense. 1st down, Gorillas.
So what is this? The former Crabs coming in here to make statements today?
That's exactly what it is. As the pass was intended for out that, you have to forgive me, 28 and 26 are very similar numbers here on this Santa Fe uniform set. And I thought that was Flores' second, but Joe Lynn, credit where credit is due, intercepts the league's most efficient quarterback for the 2nd time today, and Santa Fe has their best field position of the afternoon at the Baltimore 27. Back to pass, Garcia flings it out left side, and that's a strong arm throw to the 16-yard line. That is Nick Quick again.
Nick T. Quick. Again, that's Dazzo's 2nd interception. The first cost him points, and this one here can also cost him points on the other end. I thought there would be a challenge on this, by the way.
Baltimore challenged in the first half, and they did not win the challenge. Or no, that was the Booth. They did win the challenge. Baltimore 1 for 1 today. This is the 3rd time we've challenged a sideline catch today. And I think Quick caught it. Unfortunately for Baltimore, maybe we'll get a good call here.
After review, the pass has been ruled incomplete. The catch was made out of bounds. The Crabs will not be charged with a timeout. 2nd down.
So Baltimore, a nice ovation from the crowd. Baltimore's Coach Sutherland 2 for 2 on challenges in this game.
Yeah, that was a good challenge there. I thought he didn't catch it. I felt like he didn't catch it.
59 seconds to go in the 3rd. 2nd down and 10. Santa Fe trying to tie this game for the 3rd time today. Back to pass, Garcia. Garcia, deep ball, caught in traffic. That's Bryant again. 1st down, Santa Fe. The non-star gets a tap of the head from the Crab D.
Non-star is getting off.
That was by far his most difficult catch of the day. Kenneth Lyons was on him.
But that was also a very, very beautiful throw.
1st and goal at the 9. Coming up on the end of the 3rd. Garcia back to pass. Looking for Quick.
Oh, good hit.
Nearly Kenneth Lyons closed on him. That's the same play Quick scored a touchdown on earlier in the game.
That was a monster hit, though.
You could see Lyons. Interception. Couldn't get there. 2nd and goal of the 5. Can Santa Fe punch it in? Last play of the 3rd quarter. And the swing outside to Montoya! Montoya with the swing! Wow. Touchdown, Santa Fe!
What a move!
You got one shot to make a play.
Who's that move on?
That boy just put himself on the top plays.
Ooh.
That was Alexander Brown. He got schooled.
Yeah, he did. Got schooled and put on the short bus.
You'll have to forgive us if we just blew your speakers out. We couldn't believe that play. Simulation Football League, baby. Live and in your face. And the extra point is good.
And we got ourselves a tie ball game. Oh, I don't know if I can stand this in the 4th quarter. Come to see you, Elizabeth.
You're about to find out. 24-24 That's the end of 3. We'll be back to Whaley Corporate Field after this. Ridiculous.
Attention. Highlights coming up. Featuring the best simulation football anywhere.
We'll get one last play. It's Zach Parker on the run, and Parker still on his feet. Zach Parker, the final play of the half, being chased by Hunsicker. 10-5 touchdown, Orlando. What a run from Zach Parker, and a huge turn of events as Randall Watts had Parker in his grasp and couldn't bring him down. Could have easily been 20-3 heading into the locker room, and with 1 second left, Orlando is down by 4.
Watch the game live at simulationfl.com.
Start of the 4th quarter. The 3rd tie of this ball game. Santa Fe has not broken through, but they are on the cusp. First and 10 of the 28. First down and 10 of the 28-yard line. Start of the 4th quarter, 24-24. And Dazzo will start the quarter with a pass. Down the middle, that pass is caught to the 44-yard line, and a 16-yard gain for DR Sim. Will this be his quarter?
I think so. This is the time for DR Sim to step up.
And Mike Dazzo, from the very beginning of that play, Christoph Montero on the tackle. But from the very beginning of that play, he knew where he was going with the ball. First and 10 of the 44. 2 receivers. Back to pass. Dazzo fires down the middle, and a nice hit. Cracking the back of a non-star receiver. That was, again, Christoph Montero, and it's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, he dropped that. But what I'm seeing out of Dazzo and I'm liking is the fact that he hasn't allowed the interceptions to rattle him. He's still making those throws downfield.
2nd and 10 of the 44. I still can't get over that move from Montoya. The guy hasn't done anything all day, and he pulls off that magic. Dazzo flips it outside. That pass is caught. Great job by DR Sim as he goes over to Alexander Brown and says, "Heck yes, I made that catch." 3rd and 5. You gotta love camaraderie.
Oh yeah. But DR is the man, and like I said, I expect him to have a big 4th quarter. Don't count out though.
3rd down 5 at the 48-yard line. 3 receivers. Hand off Snyder. Rare carry for Snyder here in the 2nd half, and he picks up a crab first down on a 3rd down and 5. They go to the well of number 36.
Snyder he's the man, and you know what? As the game goes on, and they haven't really used him that much, he's going to come in handy the longer this game goes on here in the 4th quarter.
First down and 10 at the Santa Fe 44. All tied at 24, trying to figure out who the lone undefeated team is going to be heading into week 6. Hand off to Snyder. Snyder dropped. No gain on the play. Alvarado on the tackle.
There's that #1 Santa Fe defense rearing its head, telling Snyder, not today, young man, not today, at least not this play.
Giving up just 3 points in the 2nd half. We said it. We said it at the half. We knew they were going to come out better.
Oh, yeah. They haven't disappointed.
But they have not taken the lead either. Baltimore is still in command of this ball game here at home, as they should be. 2 receivers, 1 to either side. Back to pass, Dazzo swings it outside, caught by Sim. Sim again goes over to Kenneth Lyons and says, "Did you see that?" 8 catches for 67 yards, 3rd down.
DR walked over to him and said, "What do I do? What do I do? Make plays. I make plays."
And Kenneth Lyons is like, "Yeah, you make 4-yard plays. Did you go down the field for us here? We need a touchdown."
Can you run a deeper route?
3rd down and 6, just outside of field goal range. This is a huge 3rd down. 3-3 defense. Back to pass, Dazzo has Snyder open in the flat, but he goes down the field over the defense. That's a 1st down, Baltimore.
Wow, both of these quarterbacks have impressed me with their touch. I mean, it's just this. Look at this pass. Look at it. Joe Montana couldn't have thrown a finer pass than that.
Flip of the wrist right over the top of the linebacker. That's how it's done.
I mean, Joe Dazzo he's still feeling it in spite of 2 interceptions.
1st and 10 at the 25. The clock is dwindling. Still tied, but Baltimore's moved into scoring position. 3 receivers, handoff to Snyder, still going. He got pulled down by his face mask. This has not been a pretty game from a penalty perspective. That is a huge one for Santa Fe.
Wow, yeah, that's baffling, but that's all a part of the game.
Oh, they called the face mask. They said that he didn't mean to pull it. It's a 5-yard penalty, not a 15-yarder. Of course, you know, we're in some throwback days. But Santa Fe caught a huge break there. It really did look like Snyder got just drugged out.
Potato, potato, you know what they say.
1st and 5 at the 20. Instead of the ball inside the 15-yard line, Snyder takes a carry, picks up 2. 2nd and 3, and that clock is still moving.
In spite of Snyder having, you know, some success against Santa Fe, I've still been impressed with the way they've almost kept the run game at bay. You know what I mean? It's as if he hasn't really had that big of an impact except for that 1st quarter run.
2nd down, 3 at the 18. Now 8:18 to go in the ball game. Back to pass, Dazzo to the end zone. Oh, he caught it! DR Sim! Touchdown, Crabs!
DR Sim in the house. He said, "Move over, Diab. It's my turn. Get your popcorn."
Look at the dive. Ugh.
Laid it out. Laid it on the line.
Flores step for step all the way. Doesn't matter. Perfect placement, and the Crabs once again, for the 4th time in this game, go up 7.
My heart has started palpitating, depending on what Santa Fe does. Santa Fe, take heart. Don't kill me.
Did you get those pills from Joe like I told you should?
No, he hadn't texted me back yet.
But the way this game's going, he's probably fresh out.
Yeah, he probably took them all himself.
Wow. 8:09 to go. Corky, is this your... I don't know who I'm talking to. Greg, is this your first close game of broadcast?
I believe so.
I mean, you've seen some snoozers while you've been here.
Oh, yeah. Trying to fill the void. This one, not going to have that problem today.
The $50 gift card winner today, ironically, is Ramos Lynn, the owner of the Santa Fe Gorillas, who just got a touchdown scored on him. I hope they have Chipotle's in Mexico, honestly, or somebody else is going to get the card.
Is that irony or karma? What is that?
I don't know. This is too close of a game to go on a tangent about what irony and karma is. But that's Cleveland Honolulu talk back from a few weeks ago. 2-yard gain for Isaac Montoya. They're still trying to get him going, and they just can't figure it out. 2nd and 8 from the 32.
Well, they got to keep the Crabs honest. So he hasn't been successful, probably not going to be successful, but they got to keep the Crabs honest.
2nd down and 8 at the 32. Back to pass, Garcia going to flip it outside. Bosco, 3-yard gain. 3rd down and 5. Well, Ramos Lynn has informed us that they don't have Chipotle's here. So I don't know what he wants to do with the card. Maybe we'll give him the $50. Maybe we'll give the card to the next play. I don't know what's going to happen.
I have a foundation he can donate it to.
the Greg Morris is hungry fund.
Something like that.
3rd down and 5 at the 35-yard line. Low snap, back to pass, over the middle, caught Garcia to the 46-yard line, and the pass is caught by Bryant again.
Wow. Who is this kid? Does he wants to... Who is he? But if I was Baltimore, I would be very, very watchful here of Nick T. Quick.
1st down and 10 at the 46. Down to 6:50 to go. Baltimore still up by 7. Garcia going to hand off to Montoya. Montoya breaks up a tackle. Again, just 3 yards. But if you're Santa Fe, you've pretty much, throughout the day, answered Baltimore's scores with scores of your own. You've just got to stay calm.
Yeah, and like I said, the offensive coordinator for Santa Fe, very, very good at what he does. So Crabs better be watchful here and just keep an eye out.
2nd down and 7 at the 49-yard line. Garcia's pass is caught. That's a 4-yard gain. That's one Bosco in the open field. Clock keeps ticking. 3rd down and 3. Down 3 at the 47. Garcia to pass. Garcia needs to get rid of it. Does! Oh! And Henry Hittner nearly came up with it.
Henry needs some stickum on his hand. That should have been a pick.
4th down and 3. Man, Santa Fe, what do you do here? You got to punt it. Way too much time left. Now the key is you have to punt it, not fake it.
Yeah.
Jeez. Punt is away.
I don't know why I was holding my breath. I'm not out on the field.
From the 14-yard line, boy, Baltimore really cut up there at the 17. And now it's up to that Santa Fe defense. They've held Baltimore to 11 points under their average. This is the first time Santa Fe has given up over 30 points in a game, so Honolulu is now the only team that has not this season.
So if you're the Crabs, do you continue chunking it downfield, or do you just give it to Snyder and try to run some clock?
I think you throw it to Snyder. They went away from him in the second quarter, and especially in the second half. That was some bread and butter offense. As Dazzo drops to throw, Dazzo needs to get rid of it, and the pass is knocked away, and there was just nobody open down the field.
That was dangerous.
I mean, there was pressure from his backside as well. I thought he was going to get slammed.
Which is preferable to an interception at this juncture of the game.
2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line. 5.5 to go in the 4th. 3 receivers. Or 3 in the backfield, excuse me. They're going to dump it to Snyder. Snyder almost blown up, but he broke a tackle from Lynn. Picks up 2. The clock keeps rolling.
Even that play was scary because the defender closed so quickly on Snyder.
Could have been a catch-fumble situation.
Exactly.
Right there. They got lucky that they got 2 yards out of that.
So, big play here.
3rd down and 8 at the 19-yard line. 5 wide receivers. Empty backfield for Dazzo. Huge play in this game. High snap, Dazzo. Fires left side, deep. And the pass is beautifully defended by Frank Flores. D.R. Sim was the intended receiver, and the Gorilla defense gets it back.
Looked like he took something off that throw. Because DR he appeared to be open.
If SpecPoo1424 keeps talking about a competitor's channel in my chat room, we just might rumble in the parking lot. Come on, man. Penalty on the play. I think Santa Fe jumped offside. That means it's 4th and 3.
Number 23, defense.
From a penalty perspective, ugly game.
Yeah.
Probably more penalties than I've seen in any game all season. But now, if you go offside again, boy, can you imagine?
No, I can't. I mean, yeah, there's been quite a few penalties, especially from two undefeated teams. I mean, two teams that have played so well so far this season up until, well, this game here.
4th and 3. Santa Fe needs to be careful. Do not jump offside, and they do not. Baltimore kicks it away. From the 40.
Oh! Woo!
Jeez. Holy moly! I got the audio in my ear from down on the field. That hurt. That hurt.
That was a take that to your mama hit.
Wow. 1st down and 10 of the 42. Baltimore out for blood. Credit to the Crabs defense. They have played a pretty good game today as well. They haven't given anything to Juan Bosco deep down the field.
Yeah, they played outstanding.
Garcia back to pass, gets it away, right side, wide open. That pass is caught by Mora. He is one tough tight end to defend, and they are in Baltimore territory.
Like I said, I don't know how many catches Mora has, but the fact he hadn't thrown to him more than this is just surprising to me, because that, like I said, he is a real big target.
1st and 10 of the Baltimore 41-yard line. 4:39 to go in the ball game here.
Oh, Dazzo looked like he's snorting. It looked like smoke was coming out of his nose.
I was going to say, I didn't know he was a druggie. 1st and 10 of the 41-yard line. 6 in the box for Baltimore. Garcia to pass. Check down. Montoya got some running room. Montoya breaks a tackle, picks up 8. And Isaac Montoya, that's his second big play of this half. And, sometimes you don't have to do it all day long. If you can make some big plays late, people are going to remember that. Yeah,
he hadn't really done it out of the backfield insofar as the rushing attack is concerned, but he's caught some pretty key passes.
2nd down and 2. And Santa Fe has entered field goal range, but at this point in the game, I don't know if that's what you want. Outside blitz showing. Montoya gets the handoff. Ooh, they marked him short, and I think we're going to get another challenge flag.
I would challenge that
on this play, because it looked like Montoya stretched the ball out.
Yeah. If nothing else, the nose of the ball made the 1st down.
Oh, we are not getting a challenge. This, it always comes up. 3rd and inches, it looks like a 1st down, and then they can't get the 1st down on 3rd and short. This could come back to bite Santa Fe. Can they move the chains out of the gun? They're going to hand it off to Montoya. Montoya got the 1st down at the 31.
He's not one of those backs to where he's going to take first contact and just power through it. He's pretty much getting dropped by that first tackle.
11 receptions, 107 yards for Nick T. Quick, but only 4 for 47 in the second half. 1st down and 10 at the 31, handoff again to Montoya, and Montoya's wrapped up immediately. No gain on the play, and that's the big number 55 again.
At some point in time, Santa Fe is going to have to ditch the let's keep the Baltimore defense honest ploy, because it's at this point in the game, they just need to go downfield and attempt to score quickly, field goal if possible, and then try to hold them on defense and blah, blah, blah. Y'all know the rest.
2nd and 10 at the 30. They're going to hand it off again. Montoya's got some space, but only a 3-yard gain. And we haven't seen this offense out of Santa Fe today. You almost think they're playing a little bit of cat-mouse game right now with the clock running low.
That's the only thing I can think. I mean, this, like I said, keep an eye on Nick T. Quick.
3rd and 7 to the 28, back to pass. Garcia, deep drop back. He's going to fling it to the end zone, and the pass is off the hands. Nick Quick dropped the touchdown and would have tied the game. from Daniel Garcia, and it's incomplete, 4th down.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
He's joking. For those of you that didn't know what that was. It's 4-down territory for Santa Fe. They still have 3 timeouts, but Nick T. Quick dropped a sensational throw from Daniel Garcia. 4th down and 7. Garcia back to throw. Pump fake. Goes down the middle. The pass is caught to the 10-yard line. And it's Eric Bryant again.
Oh, I'm coming to see you, Elizabeth. I can't take it.
An 18-yard gain. Bryant makes every catch.
Wow, I've never heard of this kid before.
.2:15 to go in the ball game. It's 1st and goal at the 10. Garcia, the throw, right side, nearly picked off.
Ooh. Garcia almost reverted to form there. Although that was a good defensive play.
And he's been clean.
Yeah, that was just a good defensive play.
Yeah, great job by Lyons again. He's had a great game. He's been clean all day, has Garcia.
Oh, yeah. I mean, a masterful game. It'll be a shame if they lose because he's played out of his mind today.
Second and goal at the 10. Garcia and the Gorillas for the 4th time today down 7 trying to tie. Garcia back to pass. He's in trouble. Throws! Incomplete. No flags. Thought there might have been a holdup on interference. Didn't get a call. That's just good solid D from Baltimore. 3rd and goal. Let's pause. 10 seconds for station identification along the Baltimore Crab Radio Network.
The Crab Call lives here. 96.1 FM WBCR, The Drive.
The undefeated Sunday Showcase clash that everyone anticipated. 3rd down and goal from the 10. And Garcia hit as he threw. No, he is sacked. Back at the 16. 4th and goal. Second sack of the day. And if I'm Santa Fe, I've got all 3 timeouts. I got to hurry here.
Oh, yeah.
I got to get up to the line because you want to potentially get the ball back. They're taking a lot of time. Now they're quickly rushing out there. 4th and goal at the 16. 90 seconds left in the game. Garcia out of the shotgun. Back to pass. Garcia. Garcia gets it away. In the end zone, it's caught.
Oh my goodness! Are you kidding? Oh, are you kidding me?
On 4th down, Ulysses Mora on a wobbler over the defense.
I need oxygen.
Ah, jeez. We may need new mics after this. We might blow out the dang.
They just broke the color analyst.
What a game. What a job by Daniel at the last second. Daniel Garcia. The extra point is good, and we are tied again at 31.
Okay.
Daniel Garcia throws 9 interceptions in the first 3 weeks. Primarily, I think he threw 7 in the last 2 weeks. He has not had a game this year without an interception. And the guy, the Bronze Star quarterback, just perfect today. He has been stunning.
He's playing, excuse my verbiage, balls to the wall.
You know, Xanthos is talking about a microphone donation fund. Don't you have a big mic at work? A big old mic at work that we can sit here? You didn't convince your boss man that you could take that, could you?
Well, actually, he's not my boss man, but, you know, it looks like it's up for a 5-finger discount.
There you go. There you go, man. Hey, next week, week 7, folks, Minneapolis and Louisville on the Sunday Showcase. All right. by Dazzo. Swings it outside to start the drive. DR Sim pushed out of bounds, which if you're Santa Fe, you don't want that to happen because a field goal wins this game. DR Sim's 10th catch.
And DR has been dinking and dunking all day with the exception of that touchdown he got. So I'm looking for how much time we got left? A minute 15. I'm looking for more of that because they've got time. They've got all their timeouts.
Second down and 4 from the 34. Santa Fe's defense looking for one last stand, and they jumped offside again, and they swing it out to Snyder. He got a first down, and it took a big hit as well. They will likely decline the penalty. He got about 6 on the reception, moving the chains again. Uncanny for such a great game, how many mistakes we have seen today.
Yeah. But then again, it's all part of the game, too. It's called discipline. But so far, this game it's lived up to everything we thought it was going to, and then some.
Sunday Showcase next week. The Louisville Wolfpack take on the Minneapolis Maulers. Are going to be back with us, Greg?
Oh yeah.
Unless the sky falls again.
Well, yeah. I'll be here.
First down and 10 to the 41. What a thriller! Maybe the best game of the year. Back to pass. Dazzo swings it out. Snyder. Snyder gets a block, breaks a tackle. Snyder down the sideline of the Santa Fe 45.
Wow.
First down Crabs, and that's the best yak yards for Elliott Snyder on the afternoon.
Talk about needing a play, and that they're not quite in field goal position. But I don't think it's going to take much more for that to happen.
And now if you're Santa Fe, you almost start to wonder. They're at the 45-yard line. If Baltimore gets into field goal range, you got to start burning your timeouts, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, we have seen just 2 field goals attempted in this game. Both have been made. Baltimore famously had that 53-yard game winner against the New York Knights a couple of seasons ago. That was an unbelievable ball game as well. Wayland Corporate Field has seen their fair share of drama. First and 10 to the Santa Fe 45. Dazzo back to throw. He's going to go deep to the field, and that pass is knocked away.
Oh, I don't understand that play at all.
It doesn't make a lot of sense when Frank Flores is blanking DR Sim deep down the field all day long. You're asking for trouble.
I understand how it looks great and it looks good for the highlight reels, but you're trying to win a game. When you're trying to win a game, that is a no-no.
Second and 10 at the 45.
For those of you that couldn't see, I did the Matumbo finger.
Dazzo, 3-step drop, gets a blitz, swings it out. Snyder makes one man miss. Snyder again makes a man miss, but tackled, wrapped up at the 38 actually. No huddle here. Third down and 3. Down to 45 seconds to go. It would be a 55-yard field goal from here. One last stand for Santa Fe. 4 receivers. Dazzo back to pass. And Dazzo pass on the middle is caught. Plus a flag. There is a flag down. Likely PI. Not 100% sure.
Pass interference.
Yep.
Number 55, defense. The ball is
So that penalty will be accepted. It'll be first and 10 on the 31. And Santa Fe's defense, uncharacteristically full of penalties today. They drug down Snyder by the face mask. They've jumped offside 3 times. They've had the interference call.
Yeah, it's just been one thing after the other. I mean, and this doesn't look like a #1 defensive team.
It's a 49-yard field goal from here. As about the shotgun, Santa Fe would like a sack. They're not going to get one. The swing out to DR Sim is caught. That's a 4-yard gain, and that's a really smart play for Baltimore.
Oh yeah. Get the ball out. Stop the clock. Save your timeout. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. I mean, they're in field goal range. Am I going to keep throwing this ball? I mean, give it to Snyder at the middle. Call a couple of timeouts. Bring your field goal kicker out there and call it a day.
Yeah, that's definitely a strategy they could be utilizing right now, and let Santa Fe burn their timeouts. Everything's going out of bounds. Dazzo over the middle, and the pass is tipped and incomplete. Santa Fe had a chance at it.
There was bonehead all in my vocabulary then. Bonehead play.
Santa Fe's defense just They cannot get over the hump today. They just can't get over the hump today. Baltimore still hanging on. I can't believe they're not running.
Oh, no.
Empty
Seriously?
backfield. 5 wide receivers for Dazzo on a 3rd down and 6. This could stop the clock. Dazzo back to throw. He's going to go left side. The pass is caught.
Whoa. Oh.
That's a ball game right there.
Wow. Talk about stepping up. Dazzo has just said, shut up. This is our game plan. Wow.
And Santa Fe had to burn a timeout, so they have just 2 left. So you would expect Baltimore now center the ball, run to Snyder. If I'm Santa Fe, I almost let them score here.
Yeah.
They're going to run out the clock if they don't score. And you're not going to get the ball back, and the only way to win, to even force overtime is a block kick. I don't know. It's a strategy you might think about. 1st and goal from the 8. Dazzo to the end zone, to the pass. Oh,
are you serious? Oh my goodness, why is he throwing the ball? What?
How does Montero not come away with that? Why does Elliott Snyder not get the ball?
Why is Dazzo throwing it?
2nd and goal at the 8. Mike Dazzo is playing with fire. 22 seconds on the clock. They're going to hand it off to Elliott Snyder. And Snyder, and he scores! Touchdown, Baltimore!
Okay, maybe he was setting that up. Who knows? But he took some very big chances with those passes, but...
Now, here's the interesting thing about all that. So Santa Fe only had 2 timeouts. Because they threw it, Santa Fe actually could have gotten the ball back and forced a field goal. All a moot point now.
Oh, yeah. This should be what they call ball game in France. Actually, they probably say it differently.
So, here we go. With 18 seconds left. Does Santa Fe, for the 5th time in this game, I don't know that I've ever seen anything like it. For a 5th time in this game, Baltimore breaks a tie with a touchdown and goes up by 7. If Santa Fe scores here, man, I might have to go to the hospital.
Me first.
Putting it all out there on the line for you on the Sim Football Network on Twitch. What a ball game. 2 timeouts left for Santa Fe. If they can just get into Hail Mary range, you never know. On the kickoff return, pretty decent up to the 31-yard line, but there's 14 seconds now on the clock.
I'm still going to say, even though this should be ball game, watch quick. He has a play to make up for, so just watch quick.
By the way, Eric Bryant, also the kick returner for this team today.
Wow.
Guy's done it all. He's going to lead the all-purpose yards. 1st and 10 of the 31. Here we go. 14 seconds to go. Baltimore trying to improve to 3-0 and stay atop the SFL. Garcia back to pass. Over the middle. Pass is caught. And Mora is wasting time. Timeout is called. It only ends up being a 7-yard gain. 8 seconds to go. Just go down, big fella.
He was trying to get out of bounds.
Yeah, he might have been actually trying to get out of bounds. You're right.
But that was a dumb play on Garcia's part. He shouldn't have even thrown that pass. Take a sack and call timeout or something. Get the play clock stopped.
2nd down, 3 at the 39. They are in roughly Hail Mary range here. Set up a thrilling finish. Garcia going to swing it to Montoya. He's going to be stopped for only a 1-yard gain. And that is not the play I would have called. Here we go, all or nothing. I mean, Montoya did make one-man miss earlier in the half. If he makes that one-man miss, he probably gets 10 more yards, but you needed Nick T. Quick on that drive. So here we go. I would expect to see 4 wide receivers out here. They might not be close enough, though. Garcia's got an arm. They don't have 4 wide receivers, so they're going to need to air it deep. Final play of the game. Does Garcia have what it takes? Back to pass. They float it over the middle, and that's the ball game.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
But a good game nonetheless.
Santa Fe with a lot of penalties, and they just were not close enough to take the deep shot, and credit to Baltimore's defense all day. They defended the deep shot tremendously. Maybe even better than Santa Fe did today in their victory.
But for a minute there, it looked like it's going to be the Nick T. Quick show.
As you take a look at the highlights, Baltimore 3-0, Santa Fe now 3-1. Santa Fe, the last 3 games on their schedule have been decided on the final play of the game. This is unbelievable. Here's the Montoya move again. That was so nasty, right at the goal line. So Santa Fe loses a tough one, and for Baltimore, Greg, they average 42 points a game. They score 38 here today. You've got to think, against that tough Santa Fe defense, Baltimore has to be the favorites now moving forward.
Oh yeah, I mean their offense is for real, and let's not. I mean that defense ain't chopped liver either. But Santa Fe is still a good team. They will be in the hunt come the stretch run. They have a very good team. Void of any injuries, they should be right there with Baltimore when it comes time for let's see who's the big dog now.
So looking back at that highlight, the touchdown pass on 4th and goal to Mora, the arm of Garcia actually got hit by a Baltimore lineman. That's why the throw was so ugly, and he still threw a touchdown. Pretty tremendous. Player of the game ends up being Elliott Snyder. 19 carries, 96 yards, 2 touchdowns, but 73 receiving yards and a score as well. Overall, 169 yards and 3 total touchdowns for Elliott Snyder on the day. Final thoughts, Greg, what you got?
Well, like I said earlier, I see Baltimore, like you said, they are the front runners now. They have to be seen as the favorites or one of the favorites. But like I said, I don't think Santa Fe should be counted out. They're going to be right there in the hunt. Injuries and everything not coming into play. These are 2 very good teams. Now, I would just tell the rest of the league, look out.
So from all of us at Wayland Corporate Field in Baltimore, your final score again today, the Crabs 38, the Santa Fe Gorillas 31. We had 4 ties in this game and no lead changes. Santa Fe just could never catch up to Baltimore despite a perfect game from Daniel Garcia in terms of not throwing any interceptions. Santa Fe finally does not have Lady Luck on their side. For Greg Morris, I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine. We hope you enjoyed this presentation of the Sim Football Network. Hope the echo wasn't too bad, although we know it's not perfect. Hey, who knows? 5-finger discount on that mic. One in week 7. We enjoyed it. We hope you did as well. Baltimore, the lone undefeated in the SFL, heading to week 6. Money Monday, tomorrow night at 6. DC and San Francisco. Good night, everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend.
Peace.